In a land far, far away, tucked into the heart of Italy, a green field is waiting for my arrival. Though this land is not my own, and I was not born here, nor do I have any claim to it, it is my second place, my heart place. At home, the school labors have begun for the year. Our mornings are spent poring over school books, Latin flashcards, and math lessons. The labors of a homeschooling family are deep. But last spring, in our heart place, our children were able to learn in a different way. Alongside us, they spent time learning Italian, meeting new people, exploring new foods and places, and delving deep into the history of the ancient world. This is the contrast of our life. We're both here and there.
First morning in Umbria.
Oh, I love it.
Vai, dove? Su, dai. Su dove? Dai. Dove?
Now, it's time for us to prepare for another return to our heart place, this time with 5 couples in tow. For the last year, Stuart and I have carefully pored over curating the experience for our group, attending to every detail. Much of our efforts have taken place digitally. Messages and emails and bookings have lived on our computer screens day in and day out, our fingers typing away being the most physical piece of all of our efforts. But now, we're just a few days away from meeting our group in person. Soon, we will be sitting at table with them, breaking bread, rolling pasta, getting dressed up fancy for our dinners out, sipping wine together, and I'm going to show them this beautiful village that we have adopted as our own. If you find yourself a little bit pressed for time like I am today, I would encourage you to check out Wild Grain. I keep some of their breads in the freezer at all times. Real life happens, and Wild Grain has some wonderful frozen options that fit our kitchen so well. Unlike normal store-bought breads, Wild Grain uses a slow fermentation process with ingredients that you can pronounce. They're easy on the belly and rich in nutrients and antioxidants. Their products go from the freezer to the table in less than 25 minutes with no extra cleanup required on my end. This fall, you can treat yourself and your loved ones to warm sourdough breads and beautiful seasonal baked goods from Wild Grain, like their apple cider donuts and pumpkin cinnamon biscuits. And if you're gluten-free, don't worry because they have plenty for you to choose from as well. Use the link in my description and the code Homestead to get $30 off your first box with Wild Grain and free croissants for life. I think we can all get behind something that delicious. Now we live in the contrast of life online and life in the flesh, one made all the sweeter by the other. We want to meet you in your inbox each week and connect with you daily. And also, we want to meet you for a once-in-a-lifetime experience in person in the beautiful hillsides of Umbria. Even though our home is here in Washington State, in the United States, our hearts often reside in Italy. All of our travels to and fro over the years, and the friendships and the familiarity that we have tucked away into this special part of Italy, it's a wellspring of inspiration for our life back here in the States. Even our home is a display of our travels and our memories that we've collected over the years, from dried flowers gathered on walks in the countryside to art collected from street artists decades ago in Florence. Though our home is in modern America, thousands of miles away from our heart place, sometimes the contrast of the two gets mingled together into pieces of our daily life in really beautiful ways. Before we leave, there is much work to be done. Bags need to be packed. The house needs to be cleaned. Animals need to be tended to. While at home, our kids are big pieces of this, each with their own assigned chores and tasks. To contrast this, while we're at Che Vita, there will be a maid tending to the villa and our guests, making beds and tending to cleaning tasks. A private chef will prepare food for our guests, and we will spend our days truffle hunting and wine tasting, a far cry from making supper and mopping floors at home. But when I think about the contrasts in life, things like cleaning your house or having somebody clean it for you, even simple things like cold and hot, calm and wind, dress shoes and muck boots, harvest and rest, I realize that contrasts are what make life so dynamic and beautiful. I can appreciate it all the more when somebody makes me supper, because the majority of the time I am the one making supper. Their effort for me is only enhanced by what contrasts it. In this way, contrasts keep the monotony at bay and present us with boldness and with a deeper experience. By their nature, contrasts in life create richness and depth. One experience made all the greater by the other. Thinking in terms of color, red is one of my very favorites, of course, because it's the color of tomatoes. It is beautiful and bold all on its own. But when red is put next to purple, it's positively exquisite, and it sings in an entirely new way. It's the perfect example of how contrasts make life more beautiful. So even though we'll be spending the next few weeks in Italy, to us, it's not either or. It's not home or there. It's both. We can love home-cooked meals with our family at our supper table, and still strive to explore and to see new things and taste new things, to set new goals, meet new challenges, meet new people, and contrast our normal life with something that we also find to be fulfilling and beautiful. In many ways, we appreciate home all the more when we leave it, and we have a wonderful place of comfort to return home to. We'll see you in a few weeks. Cheers.